What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Volks TV. It's winter project time. The bus is running good. We got that trip coming up. I don't want to play with it. I don't want to mess anything up on it, so we're not messing with the bus. But that means we got time to work on the old ragtop. It's been a while since we've worked on this thing, but we're so close. We don't have much left to do. We've been doing some stuff. You saw us do the rear brakes not long ago. We put that Mitch beam in there, and I finally got all the parts I needed to do the front brakes, which I did. You guys have seen me do it on the bus and other cars, so I didn't feel the need to show you that. Look back at the other videos if you want. But I went ahead and put on the MP dual pattern disc brakes. These are 5 on 205 for the regular stock Steelies, and then they're 5 on 130 for some Porsche wheels. The reason we did that is because we have Porsche wheels. These are actually MP FUCHS. These are the 15 by 4.5s, and I've got some 135 tires on there that I picked up, and they fit perfect on there. The offset is okay because we have the 4-inch narrowed beam on the front that Mitch made us, so I kind of like them. I still have some work to do to them. They're not going to look like that when we're done, but that's a story for a different day. But now that we've got these on the front, we got to do something about the back. We already replaced all the brake shoes and the springs and the clips and everything in there, but they're 5 on 205. They're the wide 5 pattern, and I gotta have matching wheels. So what I did was I ordered some brake drums with the 5 on 130 pattern from our friend Daniel at Oak Hill Automotive, and that's gonna allow us to run the Porsche wheels on the back with no adapters and no spacers. I hate spacers and adapters. I just don't like them. So we got drums that'll slide right on. They got the correct pattern on them. Bolt them up. Everything's going to fit nice. So that's what we're doing today. I'm also going to do the rear bearing seals. I got those in the kit too. So a little bit of work on the back of the bug. Hopefully we can get the right height set now that we've got all the tires and wheels on there. We're one step closer to having this thing out of the garage. Let's go. All right, we got all our tools laid out. We got all our parts laid out. We're pretty much ready to go. We just gotta, tear it down. So let's tear it down. We're gonna do it in fast motion, so you don't have to sit here and watch me. We're basically just gonna pull the skirt off, the hubcap, the wheel, the drum, and then we'll get down to the bearing seal where we can put the new one on, and then we'll just kind of work it back out from there. This will go pretty fast. This is a pretty easy job, so let's go. There we go. So now we got the bearing cap off, and you can see that seal is no bueno. The little springies falling out of it and everything. So we're just gonna get that out. I don't know. Doesn't matter if it breaks. There we go. There's your old one. Junk. And then gonna wipe it out. We did a pretty good job of cleaning this last time. When we did the brakes. So we know it's in good shape. It's not chipped or cracked or pitted or anything. We got all the junk off of it. So now we got our new kit, which again we got from Daniel over at Oak Hill, and they care. So this package was already open when I got it, and the reason for that is because these O-rings are the ones that come with the kit are junk, and he went ahead and replaced them with some higher quality O-rings. We got our gaskets. So here's our new one. Did it in focus? Not broken. Make sure the little springy's in there. So we're good there. And I did these in the bus last time, and I was told that I did them wrong because they're supposed to come in from the outside. So we're going to try that this time. So we got our little tool. I'll link this tool down below again. I got it on Amazon. Get everything on Amazon. In fact, it'll be in our Amazon store with a bunch of other tools and camping gear and fun stuff that we like. That just goes in there. And this probably should be... Let's take a little of this leaky gear oil and lube it up a little bit. Alright, that should work. Make sure you get it in straight. Alright, we got it. It's in there pretty flat. It's in there all the way. And there's nothing sticking out or anything. So that's done. Now we got to pull off this little spacer. Keep track of which way you take it off. It's kind of cupped on this side, and you want that side to stay towards the car. And then we've got a little washer and what used to be an O-ring. No longer an O-ring, but that's okay. Trash pile, because we got new stuff. Oh. I can't pick it up because gloves. Alright, let's get that all clean. First the washer. There we go. Then the... There, that's right. Then the O-ring, and make sure that's all nice and tight in there. Then we take our spacer. Just want to make sure this isn't all galled up and kind of chewed up, because it does need to spin, you know, on there. And got that O-ring nice and lubed. On a bus you don't use this, but on a bug you do. There we go. Now we can put her all together. Maybe. Alright, and with the dish side in, and you put it on nice and straight, you slide that in. You got to put that in after, because this seal has a little lip on it, and if you try to put it over this, it's going to flip out. You don't want that. And we got our big washer. Now we can put our brakes on. So that's it. That's the seal. So easy. Make sure these are nice and snug. Not too tight. There's a torque spec. I'll put it on the screen. I don't know it. It's about that tight. Alright, let's put our shoes and everything back on, and then put that new drum on, and then we'll see about maybe putting a FUCHS tire on. Put the whole thing back together and completely forgot to put the gasket on there. So took it apart, and now we're gonna goop this gasket up, stick it on there. So I'm gonna do this real quick, then we'll come back, and then we'll put the wheel on. This right here is something you have to ask for. Again, Daniel at Oak Hill, knowing which car we're putting this on, these are later drums, and they have a longer snout on them right here. And what he does is he machines them down so that they can fit on the shorter early axles. Otherwise, you know, they fit just fine. Oh, that sounds terrible over there. That one's rubbing. But he makes it so that they're the right depth, like the old factory ones. So we got this on there. It's on there nice and tight. Now we've got the there you go, EMPI wheel stud kit, and this is a 14 millimeter. Whatever. This is what's made to hold on those Porsche Fuchs. This is going to be really hard for you to see. Get that focus right. There it is. This side goes in the drum. This side goes in the wheel. And it's got that Allen key that needs to be sticking out because that's how you put them in. And then it has this little band of not threaded part, and that stops it from going in too far. Going too far, you're going to run into stuff and you might not be able to get your wheel on, which is bad. So these go in the bigger set. These are 5 on 130 and I want to say 5 on 125 for the later bus, maybe. Maybe it's a Chevy pattern. I don't know. I'm not going to use it, so it doesn't matter. This is the one we're worried about. And they're different sizes. You got the Porsche ones are the bigger, the 14 millimeter. And the other pattern is a smaller stud. And we take our these. No, it's like a 7/32. Yep. We're gonna put those in. We're gonna put those in nice and tight, snug. There we go. That's all set. We clean up this mess and we'll see if we can't put that wheel on there. There you go. FUCHS. We got the Porsche wheels on the Bug. I'm so excited, man. I think it looks so much better. And when I take it off the little roller skates, it sits nice and low. I can still adjust the front end a little bit. I think I'm gonna just drop it just a hair down, but the back is perfect stock. I'm just gonna leave it how it was. I don't wanna rub or drag the motor or anything like that. I just like a little bit lower in the front. It's gonna look great. I can't wait. I did replace all of the brake stuff back there while I was back there. You saw me do that when we did the rear brakes. We did all the hard lines. I just got to run one hard line from the front to back, and I got to swap out the master cylinder. For some reason they sent me a single master and I need a dual circuit master for the disc brakes. Then the brakes are done, suspension's done. We can start working on that motor back there. Pretty excited. So that's going to do it for this week. Check out all the friends, hit all the links, get a t-shirt, get the Amazon store. Everything that we have today that we used in here is all going to be in that Amazon store down below. Hit that subscribe button, leave us a comment. Thanks for watching. See you next week.